Hey guys, this is an interesting day. I'm not wearing my helmet, and that's because we're checking out the Lumos Kickstart. We got a whole bunch of these things floating around the shop today. Been experimenting with them. We were even going to do an unboxing. I'm here with Chris Nolte. We're at Propel Bikes in Brooklyn. How's it going?
Doing well.
You know, this is a lot of fun because a lot of times a company will be like, oh, check out our helmet, and it's just one, but you've got several and you sell these, you get feedback from customers.
Sure.
You've even got a wall of alternative helmets and your helmet over here. Is it POC or POC? How do you pronounce that?
Yeah, POC.
POC. Okay, cool. Well, neither one of our helmets have integrated lights, and that's what really separates the Lumos. It was launched on Kickstarter. It sounds like they raised almost $1 million, like 809,000 or something.
That's right. Yeah, like over 6,000 backers.
That's impressive. So I think this speaks to people because of the safety element. The fact that they have 5 different colors, and we were looking at black and the bright yellow one. They called this Lumos Yellow. I was trying to figure out the model, right? Because it's like Lumos, that's the company. But we looked on the inside of the helmet and it just said like Kickstart.
Yeah.
So maybe that's their Kickstart edition, and perhaps we'll see more from them in the future, but it's actually, it's really polished. I mean, I was impressed with the product. Sometimes the Kickstarter stuff is more handmade, and this one seems a bit more professional. It only comes in one size, so it looked like 54 to 62, was that centimeters around?
That's right, yep.
Yeah, so, you know, on my helmet here, I have a medium size Specialized, and it says 54 to 60 centimeters. You know, this one, people have asked me before what this thing is called, and it's the Echelon 2. I like that it's reflective. It has some stickers on it that show up. It's white. It weighs about 0.8 pounds, okay? So, you know, man, there's some sweat and dirt in there, too. A lot of these brand new helmets that we were looking at over here weigh 0.7 pounds, so I'm talking about these ones here without lights. I checked out this Abus that does have a light built in, and it was 0.9 pounds. Chris, I think your helmet was also 0.7.
Right. Okay,
so I realize I'm not being super granular here with like using grams. We do have grams and some of the other specs back at the website for the full review, but I just felt like, you know, there's different sizes, and I'm not being super precise here because there's some variability there. So the Lumos helmet weighs almost exactly 1 pound. We waited a couple times. We used your postage scale.
Yeah, it seems like that was intentional. I don't know. They must have worked hard to make that happen. So.
Yeah, to hit 1 pound. I mean, that's not bad. And it's like, I guess, you know, 30% heavier than some of the lightest helmets without lights. But when you think about having to use a lightweight helmet if you hit your head versus being seen and maybe not hitting your head, I would rather have a heavier helmet. It does have a battery in there to power these LED lights. It sounds like it's a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and they estimate up to 1,000, you know, pretty healthy charge cycles.
Sure.
And the way they market this thing, they're like, well, you should replace your helmet every 2 to 3 years anyway, and our battery's going to last at least that long. Most lithium-ion batteries are spec'd that way.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
so this isn't any different than that. And it's good technology. It's actually the types of batteries that are used in electric bicycles. They're known for being lightweight. They don't develop a memory, so if you haven't charged this for a while, it's not like those NiCad batteries with some of the power tools where you'd leave it on the shelf and then it would just be done. The battery would be completely expired.
Right.
Probably a good idea to top this off occasionally, though, if you haven't used it. Maybe store it at about half full if you know you're not going to be using it for a year or something like that. But most people use their helmet hopefully pretty regularly. And gosh, it's just got so many of these little mini LEDs built in. On the front we've got white, on the back we've got red, and then on the sides we have yellow. And those are activated by this little left-right button. So you're going to give us what way are we turning, Chris?
Right. This one actually just came out of the box, so it's not fully charged yet, but.
Is this the charger?
This is the charger. It's a USB, and I think actually after that little bit we might have. Oh,
I think you have to hold it.
Not
Maybe.
quite enough. No, I think.
Just hold the L for a second, or the R.
Nope.
There we go. Okay, so you can see the yellow picking up. So if you're going to turn left or right, that's what it'd look like from behind. And then the side profile, that visual footprint is really important. And one of the things I think about a lot of times with electric bikes is it's neat that, you know, the fancier ones, we've got some Reese and Muellers over here. They've got this Supernova E3 V6S e-bike specific headlight, 160 lumens on that headlight. It's aimable, and this one's mounted on the frame, so it's suspended. It's not going to be bouncing like some of the ones that are mounted down here. It's got a rear light as well, including a little reflector on the back of the rack, but another light. So both of those are running off of your rechargeable bike battery. So now you have a rechargeable, same technology battery built right into your helmet, and that's way up high. That's where cars, someone's driving in a big truck, and sometimes the lights down here, they're just so low, and they can be blocked by bags and stuff if you have one on the back of your seat post. Maybe you're wearing a backpack. Sometimes your coat will hang down and block it. So, really up high and bright is where you want to have those lights. And I feel like this helmet captures that. But it is a little bit more expensive. So we're talking $199 for this thing, right?
That's right. Yep.
You didn't buy these off Kickstarter, right? They sell them now through shops.
No, yeah, we were, I think, the first shop in New York to offer them like as a shop. Sweet. And this has kind of been a new thing for them where they do sell direct, but they also work with shops.
That's neat because, yeah, a lot of these companies end up trying to sell it directly to you, but there's something to be said about trying it on, right?
Without a doubt.
Maybe it's time to do just that. I'm going to try to toss this thing on. So remember, I had the size medium on my other Specialized Echelon 2, and it has this little adjuster thing on the back. Hopefully you can see that. It's got the little ratchet, and there's this plastic crown that kind of grips in. And it feels pretty good. I haven't buckled it, and it's not falling off. So that's a good sign. It seems like it looks pretty good there. We've got the lights and stuff all turned on. Maybe you gonna do the turn signals with me here? There we go. Yeah, not bad. The high visibility yellow might match like a safety vest or something.
Yeah.
Just kind of neat. So this must use wireless technology, some sort of Bluetooth or something?
It's actually like a radio frequency that it communicates with, which is kind of interesting.
That is interesting. I wonder what standard they're using. This is what the inside looks like. We've got the little padded strips. I did notice, it's a little bit heavier, and sometimes when you're riding over bumpy terrain and the weight of your head is already quite a lot. So I'm not a big fan of adding too much weight, but it felt all right to me. Have you actually ridden with one of these, Chris?
I have a little bit, yes.
What did you think? I mean, compared to, you actually Chris had like a helmet extravaganza recently where he was trying a bunch of helmets, trying to find the best one. How did this one compare?
It's really nice. I think the styling of it is definitely a little unique.
Yeah.
And I think the thing for me, it is a little bit heavier than a standard helmet, but not a major difference. But I am a little bit more sensitive to that. I do have back problems, so I'm trying to be mindful of that. Having additional weight on your head can have an impact, particularly if you're leaning forward more. If you're sitting more upright, maybe not as much, because if you're leaning forward and your neck is kind of holding up your head, that can have an impact. But yeah, I mean, it is a nice helmet. It fits well. I do have kind of a larger head, so I mean, in a fitted hat, it would be like a 7 5/8. I would say I'm probably on like the 61 centimeter as far as the diameter of my head. So
very close.
This is very close to the upper limit of what's possible with this. So something to be mindful of there.
Can you try it on real quick? Like I'm
Sure.
pretty much all the way out right now. Their fit system feels pretty secure.
Yeah. So
nice.
With it fit there, and then I would just probably 1, 2, 3.
A couple clicks.
Maybe 4 clicks, but you have. There's quite a bit more clicks.
There's a lot of range, and I like that they have little reflective stickers on the back of the plastic fit system there.
Oh, we see the little first edition there.
Oh, sweet, first edition.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So it's a nice thing, and it's got a pretty traditional just webbing strap stuff with a clip-in system, buckle. I don't know. And here's a close-up on the black. It's more of a matte versus the glossy on that yellow one. What's in the box? Should we do that unboxing?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is what it looks like when it gets to your house.
So this is a white one here.
Oh, good.
And basically this is it comes actually double boxed, so just
yes, that way, it stays probably better shape when they're shipping it to you.
Right. And they do quite a nice job with their packaging, so pretty cool. So maybe we'll
Want to take it on the ground here, maybe?
Oh, we could do that, sure.
Got this nice wood floor. Hold this.
Pull this guy out.
Adult, here I want to look at the packaging. So Lumos next generation bicycle helmet, Lumos kickstart, so that's what we're saying, lumoshelmet.co, handlebar remote. And it's interesting, and we listed out Eurobike Gold winner, but it also complies with CPSC safety standard for bicycle helmets, so that's good to know. Persons ages 5 and older, CE certified.
So the CE is for Europe, and then the CPSC is for the US.
Okay, there's the... Oh, this is interesting. So bright lights stand out on the road, intuitive controlled, gold standard protective, use in any weather, so water resistant. That's something that crossed my mind. Oh, and there we go. See, so Bluetooth. I wonder if maybe it's like a radio Bluetooth signal.
Yeah, maybe. I know on there they say that it's a radio frequency, and they actually list out what the frequency is. It's like 2.4 or something
On
like
their
that.
website?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder if that's, regardless, I'm just trying to be really thorough here. Always welcome feedback and corrections, questions in the comments, try to help you out. Should we open it up the rest of the way?
Yeah, let's do it. So,
Oh, yeah.
it's the front of the helmet here. They have this little cool sliding tray. So, yeah, quite exciting unboxing going on here.
Fancy.
So,
And this is the pearlescent white one, right?
yep.
Is that what they called it?
Pearl white, yep.
Hmm.
And, yeah.
I like the white. Obviously, that's my color choice right there for visibility when it's not lit up.
Might need to get you one of these, Court.
Yeah.
So, you
Oh,
can
just little tape
yeah.
pieces.
So,
And there's the button pad right there, and it seems pretty well sealed against water as well, sort of rubberized. It's a special little dongle, USB Type A on one end, and then that proprietary magnetic plug on the other. It even has like a, what is this, Chris?
so those are the bands to affix this to
Oh.
the handlebars. And actually, when you're pulling this out, you'll want to just twist this, and that's what's going to release this from
So you
the
can take
box
that
here.
off.
Yes,
Like
you
when
can.
you park the bike, you can take your control unit.
You can take that off. You leave this on. There's not all that much value to this, right? So I would say probably not that likely somebody would steal it off your bike. And then you can charge this as well. It's a little weird because on the website it says it's a CR2032 battery, but it does have that charging port, so that's not exactly clear.
Maybe it's a replaceable CR whatever battery with the screws here, but on the helmet, it's not. It's very much like, well, once this is, it could still work as a helmet, but once the battery is done,
That's right.
it must be like molded into the foam or something like that. We'll have to break one apart someday and see. I think that's about it. Do you have any other thoughts on this thing while we're...
Oh, one other item that we didn't mention before is just that it does have the ability to sense when you're stopping really hard. It
Oh,
has some
yeah.
sort of accelerometer or something like that in it, and it actually will show that you're stopping, which is really quite nice, because a lot of times people are asking us on e-bikes, because a lot of times you'll have these like really powerful hydraulic disc brakes, and you could stop very fast. And if people don't really know that you're stopping, it's actually becoming more of a standard in Europe that they'll actually have brake lights on some of the fast e-bikes.
That's right. Yeah, where you
But,
pull the lever in it, and it goes from like regular red to like bright red to let people know.
That's right. Yeah. So this does it, automatically without any wired connection or anything like that, which is pretty cool.
Have you seen it? Does it like flash fast, or what happened? Because they're...
I don't know. Maybe we could kind of try it in action.
Play football with this thing, toss it around the room. So, you press the button, it goes from solid to this slow flashing front and rear, and then maybe press it again, and there's the faster flashing front and rear, and then solid again. Okay, so, and then maybe we can experiment. You could...
Could be the test subject. Here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ride inside, but maybe I can run with it and see if that will actually do it here.
Yeah.
So maybe we can start.
It's a good thing you've got a helmet on.
Start from over here and just basically run into the window.
Here, we'll clear the runway a little bit here.
All right.
So Chris is running.
Anything?
No,
All right.
Maybe we should just swing it around or something.
Maybe I could take the bike.
You could do it out on the street, actually. Yeah.
We could do that.
Let's do that. We're taking it to the street, people. We're gonna get a full experience here. And I want to call out. You've got this buff like visor thing. It matches really well to the. Is that what the company is? Buff?
Buff, yeah. They make a variety of these different products, which are really great. You know, cover your neck, and then you can do these different things. You know, cover your face, which is great for riding in colder weather. And you know, once you start getting used to commuting on an e-bike, it's tough to give it up, even when it gets cold.
Right. Yeah, and maybe you sold your car or something and turned completely to. So we'll get out there. Just neat. Again, it's fun for me. I get to go to these shops and some of the best shops that have all the cool stuff. But hopefully sharing some ideas with you guys. I'm gonna run down there and then you can just stop. No, nothing. There we go, man. Have you ever seen it work?
I have seen it work.
What does it do? It flashes?
Yeah.
Should I change it to a different mode?
You can try.
Okay.
Maybe stand over there and I'll kind of come down the hill.
Okay. It does let him stand out a bit. Even in this evening, it's not dark yet. No. Maybe we have to have the remote. Like the button pad or something?
Yeah, I actually have it in my pocket.
Oh yeah, look, it's got the turn signal going on.
But
Try that last mode there. Okay, so it's neat when you do the turn signal, it stops from flashing and it goes solid on the headlight and the backlight.
right.
And then the only thing that flashes is the turn signal. That's a neat feature. You want to try one more time? Come down the hill?
Yeah, sure.
If it's in flashing mode, I don't know why it would change. Looking good. Well, it just flashed like it was before, so it's fine. Yeah, just sustained. Should we, I don't know, one more time solid? Maybe we're out of luck with this. It's still great footage of like just riding. Oh, is this the radio
wireless
thing?
Remote works off a 2.4 gigahertz radio frequency. I wonder if the brake light, maybe it could work with maybe you have to connect it to your phone. Automatic warning lights.
Does the helmet connect to the phone too?
Oh, it says in beta. I've seen it work though.
Oh,
So
where
I don't know
both
if you
the
have to
arrows
update
work?
it somehow.
Huh.
Maybe this one it's not updated.
Kickstart edition. So we're looking on the website trying to figure out the brake light thing, and it seems like it's like a smartphone app. So you could pair your helmet with the app and then maybe do software updates. The theory is maybe we need to update the software to get that accelerometer brake light feature going, because it just didn't work. But Chris, you said you've seen it before on other helmets.
I've seen it working on the helmet. I've actually seen it on the street. I don't have a ton of personal experience with it specifically, but I believe what it is that you have to pair it with your phone, and it probably uses the accelerometer that's in your phone.
Oh, that makes sense, because yeah, trying to put an accelerometer in the helmet would make it more expensive and complex.
Yeah, and do you really need that technology? You're going to have your phone anyway.
That's got to be what it is. So you know, the app has to be paired with the phone. I'm just making a guess here. You guys can chime in and provide some feedback, but it sounds like these have been pretty popular for you, huh?
They have been. I mean, we haven't had them for very long, so we're still kind of working out a lot of the details, but they've definitely been popular, and because we're one of the only shops, been getting a lot of people stop in just to check it out in person.
Right.
Sometimes those sort of things is tough to buy without trying it on,
Right, especially when it's a fit thing. So
Sure.
I think that's great. I appreciate the time. I've got all the specs, some pictures, and just a write-up back at the website, you guys. As always, have fun out there. Ride safe.